You're listening to William Tells, a production of Will Suit Music in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, hello everyone and welcome. How are you doing? Happy holidays to you. Here in the Atlanta area, it's beginning to cool off as it does in November, and it's the week before Thanksgiving. So I thought I'd take some time today and share some music that's available to you at Will Suit Music. Will Suit Music has mostly children's music, but there are some other areas of music that you may not be aware of, where you can go over and purchase some piano arrangements and choral pieces. I don't have very many choral pieces up, but over time I plan to grow that area. Today I'm going to focus mainly on the holiday music that's there this year. And since it's my first year adding it to the website, it's limited, but I think it's some stuff you might be able to find an item or two that's of interest to you. So hang around, we'll be right back, and we'll listen to some of this music. So the first thing we want to do today is kind of give an outlay of how this is going to play out. When you go to my website, Will Suit Music, you will find items for sale, and it's original compositions of mine. Mostly, like I said, you find children's music there, a lot of good solos for children. There's also a section of holiday music, and that's what we're focusing on today. So first we're going to listen to a holiday piece that I did a few years ago, and this year I've arranged it for piano. It's called We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and I think you'll like it. I believe it could be intermediate to advanced, depending on your student or yourself. So here it is, and if you want a sample, you can see one by going to willsuitmusic.com. You can hear the whole recording, but you can also see a couple of samples from the music and decide if you want to buy it and download it. All of this music is available for download, and you can download it, print it out, and go play it for your holiday performance on Zoom or wherever you're playing this year. So here it is. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And who thinks of Christmas without thinking about Silent Night? That hymn has been around for ages. I know up in Minnesota they have a great play about World War II, I believe, when opposing sides were fighting, but on Christmas Eve they paused for peace for just a few hours, and during that time both sides shared this hymn, Stille Nacht, Silent Night. And I wish you peace during this season, wherever you are, and whatever your celebrations. Please be safe and stay healthy out there. Okay, so this brings us to an exciting piece. I have to admit, I arranged this years ago when I was actually in college. I'm giving away my age a little bit here, but I attended college in the early 80s, so that's how old this is. But I've refreshed it year after year, and this year I've set it into an arrangement that an advanced player, I believe, would enjoy playing, maybe an intermediate player if your skills are up. Joy to the World. is. Joy to the world. Okay, here is another piece that I wrote years ago, and I decided to arrange it for piano this year. It's called Christmas is Here. You can find it for choir as a Christmas arrangement under the name Jesus is Here on the website as well. We'll listen to it both ways. Here's the first, the piano arrangement, Christmas is Here. Okay, now we flash back to the 80s. One of my first choral originals that I wrote after college. And this is called Jesus is Here. Same tune as Christmas is Here, with lyrics that surround Christmas as celebrated in the birth of Christ. Jesus is Here.
Newborn today, bow we in reverent awe before our God and King. Angel hosts around him fall, and joyfully they sing. Alleluia, Alleluia. Shepherds come now from the fields. Hallelujah. Gloria. Proclaim that Jesus is here today.
Well, it's going to be a different holiday season this year, and you may be listening to this in years later, but right now it's 2020, fall of 2020, and we're in the middle of a pandemic. And there's some hope that maybe we'll be out of it within the next few months to a year, and we all hope. But our holiday season this year, whatever it is for you, will be different. But I hope it's full of joy and peace. And I thank you for listening, and I wish you peace in the days ahead. Don't forget to tell your friends about William Tells and about Will Suit Music. Invite them to listen, and if you want to write to us, you can write to me. Write Will, W-I-L-L, at willsuitmusic.com, and I'll be happy to respond. And I'm open for suggestions, too, if there's something you want to hear in a future podcast. I also have a music studio in the Atlanta area where music lessons are taught, Pedal Point Music. And we talk from time to time on here about resources available for teaching in the private setting. And I hope you'll check back for some of that as well. And look around. You can see that on our former podcasts. Until next time, remember that music is the constant voice beneath the progressions of life. You've been listening to William Tells. William Tells is a production of Will Suit Music in Atlanta, Georgia.